Should just listen to Bryon. I'm always wrong. Damn it.
Man, you
Shots
starting before
fired.
we even started the show, bro. That's what
Fired.
we
This is what we
doing.
doing today. Let's go.
All right.
You know I'm in control, so you know Nzo's going to be all over the screen. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Rewind. I wanted to bring him in with him because he could see it, so he can admit I'm always right and he's always wrong. We're going to do a great show today. Let's get this opening going.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Hope your Saturday mornings are going great. I got my bowl of cereal right here because we're going to talk about all the entertainment stuff. Having fun. I'm here with Nzo with Big Four Entertainment. What's up, bro?
I'm doing good, brother. Great to be back. Another week of the Rewind. It's absolutely amazing when I get on here to do this show with you guys. And before we even start, we got pure comments in the chat. So thank you guys for coming in and, spending the time with us as well. It's absolutely amazing.
100%. So I'm
going
to
hold on.
Oh, you got something?
Bryon is he's never right. All right. You're seeing it face. This is no
say,
AI generated.
You can't
crap.
say that. I mean, come on. Look. Should just listen to Bryon. I'm always wrong. Damn it. And say I'm always right. It says you're always wrong. That's what it said. That's all it said.
You wish.
I love it when it's AI. I don't have to worry about its actual picture. So I'm not messing with them too much.
It's okay because we friends on Facebook, so I got pictures of you over there. Yeah, you better believe that picture's gonna be saying some ish next week. Trust me.
I deserve it. I definitely deserve it. Man, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I cannot wait for this. Guys, this is a lot. This is big stuff right now. There's so much going on. We already know about the Saudis. We already know about everything with all the movies that are coming out. I don't even know what to tell you guys. It's going to be too much going on. But let's get into the first thing immediately. So let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. So TMNT. I'm not happy about this article, but let's talk about this. It's a live action TMNT movie announced and another film canceled. Do we know which one was canceled? I will tell you. A live action TMNT movie appears to be in development. The TMNT movie are a media franchise that was originally created by comic book artist Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. It follows four heroes in a half-shell: Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, as they protect New York City from evil forces, with their biggest antagonist being the villainous Shredder. There have been numerous TMNT movies, shows, to comics, video games, and more. I got one right here. I got TMNT with Godzilla right here. This is what they do. But yeah, over the years, with the most recent one being the 2023 animated film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem, a sequel to that movie in the works. What's up with the TMNT update? According to Hollywood Reporter, producer Neil H. Moritz is now in talks to launch a brand new live-action TMNT movie franchise with Paramount Pictures. Paramount, remember that. The move occurs as Skydance-owned studios is taking a magnifying glass to its slate and existing IP. The article notes, as opposed to some other titles, namely Transformers and G.I. Joe, Paramount fully owns TMNT brand and picked it up from the co-creator Peter Laird in 2009 and is seeking to fully unlock its potential. What does that mean? This will not replace Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem 2, as the movie currently dates for September 17, 2027. It is worthy noting, however, that the Mutant Mayhem spinoff show, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, was recently canceled after 2 seasons because no one was watching it. This will be the first live-action TMNT since 2016's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, which was not a big hit. You guys remember the giant turtles? Looked terrible.
I don't know. I kind of like the movie. I know you guys. A lot of people
no one liked the movie. I
thought it was okay, man. Listen, they did Krang good. Krang looked good though.
Okay, but all the turtles look terrible. They're supposed to be 4 feet tall. They're not 7 feet
Okay,
tall. They're not
so
Shreks. Why just walking around making Shreks? Like
I think was it Downtown? No, no, Downtown Leonardo, Michelangelo, and
Leonardo.
the nerdy one. The nerdy one. He was the one that looked the worst. That was it. That was it. The rest of them looked okay. Guys, stop hating.
Dude, it was awful.
Just don't let Michael Bay do this one. We don't need no more Michael Bay turtle movies. But I didn't think it was that bad.
As you
But
said,
you didn't like Turtle Mayhem either, though.
I did not Mutant Mayhem. I think it was too kiddie. When they were 12 years old, I wasn't with that one. So I thought it could have been better.
Man, amount of kiddie shit you watch and you didn't like a kiddie show. What are we talking about here?
It's not me, man. I just don't like certain things. Certain things that just don't hit for me the right way. But here you go. The project was being developed as I didn't say that. The live action CG animated hybrid TMNT project based on the Last Ronin comics, which is fire. I got it back there, but I had to grab it later. Series was also previously reported to be in development. The Hollywood Reporter article states that this project has been put back in the pizza box at this time.
Interesting.
The project.
So wait, that's the R-rated one that they put in the pizza.
They put back in the pizza box is the Last Ronin, the one with Michelangelo. I don't know. Sorry if I ruined it for you. He's the last one left. It's been out for a decade now, but it is unbelievable. It is crazy. It is fire, and that's what's going on. Man, but that project was been developed as an R-rated feature, and had filmmaker Ilya Naishuller in talks to direct, but the new regime wasn't keen on having the first non-animated movie in 10 years be bloody, adult-skewing story. The article reads, the one insider says that the studio wants to leave the door open for possible revisit of it down the road. Okay, that's what I was upset about. So, there's a lot of information I gave you. It's a lot of information I gave you, right? So, what is it that you think about all this?
So I can see that. I think the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, the one back in the 80s, that was classic. That was great. It was dark. And I think that's the Ninja Turtles they need to get back to. Now, I get it. At a certain point, it was like, oh, we're tailoring this for the kids. And the cartoon came out. And then you do the movies. Because Turtles 2 was a disaster, right? It was a disaster. They tried to go extremely PG with that. They didn't go as dark as they should have went, and they kind of ruined it after the second one. The second one was all right. Third and fourth, Turtles in Time and all that crap was just garbage. But I think with this day and age, I think people want to see a more gritty Ninja Turtle movie. And if you're going to do a Ninja Turtle movie, maybe not. I mean, I'm good with the R rating to Ninja Turtle movie, but I can understand if you want to go a little bit darker but not R-rated, but you can't give us that kiddie little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anymore.
What does it mean to be R-rated now? Honestly, to be what it means to R-rated means that you're going to be killing humans. You don't have to kill humans, right?
Agreed.
You know? I mean, the foot, as long as they maybe make them
androids,
androids, like that. And so you kill androids. If you're doing that, then it's PG-13, right? So you can use the violence and still have all the bad stuff on it. You won't be as gritty as the Last Ronin, because the Last Ronin is gritty as shit. Like, it's really bad. It's really, I mean, I loved it, but it's a lot. But if you're going to do that, you got to change it up a little bit. I understand, but if you make the foot androids, you don't have to worry about that at all.
Agreed. And there is an actual Ninja Turtle game where they are androids, right? So you're cutting them up, they explode. You can see that they're robots. So I can see them doing that. And like, if you take any credit from Predator Badlands, you could do a lot of that stuff and still get a PG-13 rating, right? Exactly. So I think that would be the way to go, to be honest with you, if they do that. We're not talking about Badlands
because it's great. I love the man when he says it. I love when he admits. You know what Nzo thinks about Badlands.
It stinks.
That's what he thinks.
Because I called my son and I was like, yo, do you know everybody's running around talking about how this Badland movie is good? And he was like, bro, I don't believe it. He's like, I can't believe people love. He said, my boy called him up and he's like, yo, you guys are tripping. The movie was fire. I was like, what?
This one, you guys, I don't know. You have your own taste. And that, I think I said this on Thursday about Nzo specifically. He has his taste, but he always backs his stuff up. So as much as I make fun of him, I respect everything you said because it doesn't come out of nowhere. It makes sense.
Can,
so
can we get the intelligent part again? Because I really enjoyed when you said that. You're like, yeah. So we're just gonna say it on this show. Let's say it. Let's let the people know what you said. I was.
Hey, no, don't get me wrong, because I wouldn't talk to someone who wasn't intelligent. So that's just what it is. I think when you make an opinion, you say something, you state something. The most important thing you could do is to support it. It doesn't matter what you're saying; it's about supporting what you're saying. Period. And as long as you do that, that's all that matters. And I think
I've never been one to be like, oh, I hate this because of a woman, or I hate this because of this or that. Usually it's something in the damn story that has me like, bro, this doesn't work for me, So again, like I try to keep my opinions to that, and other than to like that kind of personal stuff. But I'm always right. Right.
No, come on, guys. We already know what he thinks. This is actual footage of him.
I have bad opinions all the time, but when they're right, I get them from the spoiler king.
Exactly. That's what happened.
So Danny is in the chat, and I know Danny agrees with me 100%. You know what I mean? Danny knows what I'm talking about, right, Danny?
All right, well, let's look through all these comments real quick. Thanks for you guys for going to this first topic. We're going to run through all your comments as fast as we can. Get you guys. What's up, Collector? Good morning to you. You just waking up. Buenos dias, fellas. Appreciate you, Fernando. Always. Said, hey, Bryon, did you see Wicked for Good yet? I did. I saw it last night. It was good.
Oh, you did see it?
Yeah, it was good.
Really?
It wasn't as good as the first one. Cynthia Erivo is the only real great part of it. It's shorter. But it's a quality movie.
Singing?
It's a lot of singing, and she is singing. She is fire. Dorothy,
she's
awful.
Great. Yeah.
Oh,
really?
Oh my god,
really?
So I want you to go see it yourself before you see it. But oh my god.
So without spoiling it, how does it connect to the original Wizard of Oz in a perfect way, in a good way?
It doesn't connect perfectly.
Okay.
Does it connect? It does. But you have to see it, because anything I say is going to tell too much about the movie. But I'll tell you this: Ariana Grande, dude, she just doesn't do it for me. She just doesn't do it.
I feel you.
Oh man. So, well, Collectors Fernando said, hopefully the Universal buys Warner Brothers Paramount on Team Orange Man. Netflix's anti-theater. We'll talk about that as a last topic, because there's a lot I have to say. A lot of things I want to show you guys. I want to get your opinions on.
It's crazy.
It's the same thing. Say, here we go. BP time. look.
Danny,
No, it was my fault. I was resetting my computer, and I did that. Started at 7 a.m. and I was like, "Hey, you want to send me the link?" I was like, "Shit, it's 8:40. My bad." When you're a nerd, sometimes you get into nerd things, man. So I don't like Saudi Arabia trying to buy stuff in America personally. Dude, this is huge. It's a lot.
Because Bryon showed me a picture. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah. So we're going to get into that, guys. Make sure you stick around for the final topic, because that's going to be crazy.
100%. So Mutant Ninja Turtles getting canceled really sucks. Dude, The Last Ronin is one of my favorite things I've seen from anything. It's amazing what they had. What they did with Mikey was so great, so clutch. And the fact that they're going back to the kitty part of it, I don't know if that's the best thing. We grew up with the cartoons and all the action figures and all that stuff, and we're getting older, right? So sometimes you want to grow up with it, and I think that might have been the better situation, better way of doing it. But it is what it is. I got to kind of roll with the punches.
I say this. I get it. The R-rated one being canceled sucks. But if you can give me a darker type of Ninja Turtle movies, doesn't have to be R-rated, but just give me a darker type, something that feels like the one we grew up on, I'll be okay with that. You know what I mean? I'll be okay with that.
I think I agree with you.
Yeah. I think
don't clip that, guys. Don't clip that.
Oh, no, I'm clipping it. It's clipped already.
Fernando says, I'm a huge fan of the 80s live action Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. My favorite, what one came like 91. So good. Like, I love that movie.
Great. It was absolutely great. Everything they did in that movie was great. It was so good.
I mean, it seems like the prime time for all comic book movies was that time. I mean, we got Michael Keaton, the Batman, and all stuff like that. Everything. We get Christopher Reeves and Superman. We have all these great things all happen during the same time period.
Agreed.
Suppose says, yeah, I heard this. Yeah, I know, sucks.
What up, Poe?
Fernando says, when I was a kid, Raphael was my favorite Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I think everybody liked Raphael
because he was the coolest one, right?
Yeah. Well,
Mikey was the young fun one, so that was always cool. But Raph was the one who, that's how I act. Like, they say he's the black one.
whenever you talk about Ninja Turtles, people either like Michelangelo or Raphael. You know what I mean? Donatello, Leonardo, nobody really cares about them. Donatello was the leader, and you talked about that comic
leader.
Leonardo, sorry, yeah. And you talked about that comic book, right, where he's the last one standing. That would be very interesting to see in a movie.
Seeing him, if I saw Leo die and pass the torch, and Mikey holding him, and this is panel, he's holding him up, and he's seeing him pass away. It is, dude, it was gut wrenching, and I because Donatello was the first one to go. It was easy. You can kill Raph,
but you can't,
because Raph gets to fights all the time. You kill When Leo left, because Leo was the one, he was doing a lot of this stuff because he was protecting Mikey. Michelangelo. So it just hit hard. It hit real hard.
But you and I both know they can't kill off any of the turtles in the first movie. They can't do that, right? If they're making the R-rated movie, you can't kill off the turtles in the first movie.
If you killed them and you focus on Casey, they brought April and Casey's daughter into it, and they brought other things. There's other things you can do, but are you trying to capture the new generation? Or are you trying to make money off the older generation? You got to make a decision. So if they're trying to say they want to capture the new generation, this is why they're going with this. Makes sense.
Absolutely. And it's funny too, because I'm like, you're right. But at the same time, I'm like, that puts stakes in the movie. You know what I mean? If you watch that movie and at the end, it's like, oh my gosh, a turtle died. The only thing I have an issue with is, like I said, is if it's a turtle movie, I don't want to see Casey or April take the lead in the next one. You know what I mean? Like they still need to be background characters.
They don't take the lead ever. So like when after Leo is gone and Mikey's taking everything, he's literally by himself and with their child, but she's like following him around. But he is literally, and it's like Michael Bay's a little bit, because he's gotten more bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as he gotten older, because it's mutant stuff. He's the ooze, right? Ooze calls him to get bigger and bigger. So as he's now like 28, 29, 30, he's like 7 feet tall.
Ooh.
It's crazy. It's a crazy thing, man.
Yeah, big time.
So eating chorizo and eggs, watching the Rewind with Bryon and Nzo. Man, I wish I had some eggs right now. I just want to get up.
Bruh, I had some chorizo because we went to a school reunion last night. It was a Mexican restaurant, and I had some of that last night.
Man,
fire.
I need some now, man. Derpy. Breaking news: the Bears will lose against the Steelers.
Preach, Derpy.
Yeah, those my
preach, Derpy.
First off, all I care about is Aaron Rodgers getting hurt. All I want is Aaron Rodgers getting knocked out. If Aaron Rodgers is knocked out and we lose a close one, I'll be a little sad, but I'll mostly be okay because Aaron Rodgers is gone.
That's how you know this guy ain't a Steeler fan. Because even though I don't like Aaron Rodgers, we still need the best. I don't, but we still need the best for our team. You want him to get injured? No, bro. We ain't winning with Mason Rudolph.
I don't care. With him. We ain't win with Aaron Rodgers. F him.
We might.
Oh man, I hate him so much. Sully says, "What's up, Sully?" First off, I'm not the biggest TMNT guy, but man, did I want to see what they're going to do with that Rona film? Yeah, Hollywood loves killing the interesting ideas because it's a tough subject to talk about. Killing off these mutants if you know, because especially because you own the franchise, right? So if you own the
Mhm.
franchise, do you really want to kill them off, even though the story is fire?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And again, it's all about money, right? You got to figure out which way is going to make the best money. So it's like if you're doing the R-rated one, then you're alienating the kids and the parents that will bring their kids to go see this movie. And with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, you want to make sure you got the kids going, and you want to have something that the adults can enjoy too. So that's why I say go the Predator Badlands route. Do that. You can bring
PG-13.
kids to that, and you can bring adults, and they'll enjoy it as well. So.
Got you. I feel you. Derpy laughing out loud. Collector says, Bryon, next month I'm getting an Arrow video box. This set for the first 3 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies on 4K. Oh, I have that. I have it. Where is it? Right down here. Yeah, I have it. I have it, the whole thing, and I have the whole whole season of the cartoon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on 4K.
Because it's in your name, collector, I get it, but you can erase them last 2 Ninja Turtle movies from those ones. Don't even Turtle is
terrible.
No, 2 was okay. 2 was okay. 3 and 4, Turtles in Time.
Dude,
oh
Turtles
my
in
lord,
Time.
we
That's
can
not
erase
a
those
good
movies
movie.
from history.
Sometimes I just watch it just because I laugh at how bad it was.
I can't even do it. You're better than me.
Oh man. Danny says, really don't care about heroes in a half shell. Give us Thundercats, Silverhawks, Brave Star movie. We have got Turtles their shop on the big screen. Give them other shows a chance. I
agree.
would love a Thundercats.
Me too.
But you have to go with the bigger franchise. If you're going with something, you're not gonna go with a smaller franchise. That doesn't make any sense, right? There's nothing that was bigger than TMNT at the time. So why would you go with that? So.
And then Silverhawks and Brave Star. We know what Silverhawks and Brave Star is, but the rest of them, they're like, what the hell is that? You know what I mean? So I get that. But I think Thundercats could work.
They had a comic book for Silverhawks. It didn't sell. And that's the issue. So, but Thundercats is selling, and it's fire, and everyone's gonna love that.
Yeah, we need a Thundercats movie for sure.
So mess me in DMs. I got something coming up. Definitely got you, Derpy. I'll do that soon as I'm done with the show. I get to see Wicked tomorrow night. It's a good experience. That's why I don't want you guys thinking I'm saying it's terrible. It's a good experience.
I know. I'm gonna watch it, but I know I'm gonna be fast forwarding all this again. I just know it, because the first one I could see how people loved it. I was just like, every second word was a song. Like, they would talk for a second in a song. They would talk for a second in a song. I was like, no, I can't do this. So I'll probably be doing the same thing in this one, because I do want to see the connection to Wizard of Oz and everything and how they put it together. But yeah,
I gotta say, Cynthia,
it's a musical.
Amazing job, man. I mean, she really,
of course, she can sing. She can sing. She can flat out.
I don't want her to be my Storm. I don't.
I was just about to ask you that. You know what? Okay, she changed her look a lot. So her look in Trouble at El Royale.
Oh well.
That way I could see her as Storm. But now the way she looks, I'm not.
Storm is not just a storm; she's also a sex symbol type.
Yeah.
And you really have to play that part up. So she's not just—she's a goddess in every sense of the word.
Yeah, 100.
And that's kind of, I want to make sure you're getting that out. And
100.
I
don't want to shame anybody, but I think she looked a lot better when she did Trouble in El Royale than she does now. Like plastic surgery.
Do her thing. Yeah, don't do plastic surgery. I like people look.
Yeah,
natural.
Me too, bro. Me too. Plastic surgery destroyed her, bro. I'm like, what did you do?
That drives me nuts, man.
Me too.
Got you. She looks like she's 12 years old. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I got you. Cianzo, know whose organization in the league
100
rings. Well, that's not even the question.
100.
Right? We already know.
Best. You know what?
Dude,
and let's just say this, because the Steeler franchise has only had 3 coaches in the history of the Steeler franchise. So they stick with their coaches and they do what they're supposed to do. So Derpy, you are 100% correct.
I will tell you this, that your main media person on the radio came on in Chicago and said Mike Tomlin needs to be fired, basically.
Oh, my Lord.
Literally came into Chicago and said that. I'm saying, well, I'm looking at you guys that can't even stay together.
Facts.
Can't staying together. I can't determine what. So it's like whatever, And because I love the Steelers. Like if you look at my Funko Pops, I have the Bears and the Steelers. That's it. That's all I got. But you're the better franchise. I don't think you guys are together right now.
Why the hell this light keep going out, man? Messing up my show light. Stop it.
Because I'm always right. That's why. Who wants to see Wonder Woman and each out in Zack Snyder's?
The views of Hunger Iggy does not reflect the views of the Rewind. Just to let you know that.
I'm not saying that at all. Nobody wants Snyder to come back except bummy Snyder fans. The problem is you have to understand Snyder fans are huge. That's a big portion of the people that love Snyder.
Yes.
I mean, Mama Bear, who's our number one mod, period. She's the spoiler queen for all this stuff. She loves those Snyder people. Still are huge percentage of the population.
100. And
what James Gunn should have done is try to ingratiate himself with that, to bring the whole people all together. Try to do it that way. If he did that, none of this would be coming out right now because you had Zack Snyder on your team, so you wouldn't have to worry about it.
And they had the best way to do it, right? Like I said, Flashpoint, they could have changed everything, but still kept Snyderverse stuff there where you would have Snyderverse fans who at least wouldn't hate James, because they just hate everything James Gunn does right now because of what happened with the Snyderverse stuff, right? They just can't stand him. So if you at least acknowledge the Snyderverse stuff, you at least give them that, So you got to give and take. You got to give them something.
And you should have brought Snyder in to do Batman.
Yeah,
that would have worked.
100%.
You give him an olive branch and you bring that. But we're getting off subject, so we're actually going to move on to the next topic, and I'll get back to your comments after that, guys. But dude, this has been fire. I am so happy about The Last Ronin still being available. I'm sad that they pulled the plug on it. I want to see more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but all the young boys out there to learn how to be a kid. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did all that stuff for me, so I can't wait for us to see something from them. I think Nzo has a really good point with the PG-13 what we did with Badlands, because he loves Badlands so much. So that's what we're going to go with, and we're going to move on to the next topic. Like I did that? You like that?
I did like how you did that. The only problem is screen wrong and everything. Like you messing up the whole show today, bro. What's going on?
So I do this on purpose to make sure. All right, we'll go to the next topic because we're going to talk about some lanterns.
Lantern.
So,
yes, sir.
Let's
do it.
Pull this thing up for the Green Lanterns and all the sad things that are happening. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, guys. So you see the article there. It says Lanterns release date delayed. New premiere window set for DC show. Now, first, before I get into it, what are your thoughts of it being delayed? Like, do you think that's an issue, or you think they're just tightening stuff up?
I think it has a lot to do with what's going on with the sale of Warner Brothers Discovery.
I think so too.
That part, and then also think what they're doing with Supergirl. They're trying to bring Wonder Woman into Supergirl, which they should have done before. They're trying to do all these things, so then pushing back Supergirl down to June, which is a terrible time. Guys, check out the movies that are around this movie. It's a terrible time. It might not make $250 million. It might not. I'm looking at it and I'm like, dude, you really shot yourself in the foot. But them having to put lanterns down after that, I think that has a lot to do with the Warner Brothers Discovery sale. I think that actually has to do with why they pushed back Supergirl a little bit too, because of all these things. But yeah, I think that makes more sense right now why they're doing it.
I agree with you, because you got to be careful what you put out before the sale, because any flops is negative on this universe. You know what I mean? So you got to be very careful. Like even the show, like, you can't really determine how much money like lanterns would make or whatever because it's all streaming service and stuff like that. But you can definitely see the numbers and know if people are watching it or not. And you get them numbers to where people aren't watching it before it comes out, that puts a real stress on anybody that's buying DCU, right? So we got to be careful about that. Article says Lantern's upcoming HBO original drama series from DC Studios has had its release date delayed. When will we see the new Lanterns release? During a press conference presentation on Thursday, Cassie Boyles, chairman of CEO of HBO and HBO Max content, revealed that the Lanterns will premiere towards the end of summer 2026 based on the Green Lantern character from DC Comics. Lanterns was originally scheduled for an early 2026 debut on HBO and HBO Max. Lantern's logline reads, the series follows new recruit John Stewart and Lantern legend Hal Jordan, two intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery as they investigate a murder in the American heartland. Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler star as John Stewart and Hal Jordan, respectively. Lanterns assembles includes Kelly McDonald as Carrie. Who's Carrie? That's the female lantern, the green one, the female lantern, right?
No, she's going to be the different character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Garrett Dillahunt as William Macon. Pona Janger Nathaniel, whatever, as Zoe.
Yeah.
Lurik Thompson as Sinestro. Okay, so we are getting Sinestro. Okay, good. Now, do you think
like
Sinestro will be as
Parker? Oh, I love that too. This is some good casting, guys. I'm just letting you know. I'm looking at these names, but some of this stuff is good casting.
Nicole Ari Parker as Bernadette Stewart. Jasmine Cypress Jones as a young Bernadette. Okay, so we're gonna see John Stewart and his sister as youngings, right?
Yep. Growing up. That's what you're gonna see.
Jason Ritter as Billy Macon. Sherman August as John Stewart Sr. Really? His father? Okay.
You see him? They're gonna show him growing up, and I think that John Stewart is we're gonna see him go from kid to become a man to becoming the Green Lantern, and why he's chosen to be their specific best Green Lantern.
That's interesting because then we get to see, why or how he was growing up, his morals and stuff. So that's why he's considered one of the best Green Lanterns. That's going to be very interesting.
I just wish that Hal Jordan would be more of a partner and less of a mentor.
I think they're going to go that route too, but I think they also might go the route of him ending up being bad though. Right?
He's going to become what's called when he becomes
I can't remember the name, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And he goes bad, whatever, and I think that they will go that way. Man, but having John Stewart as your main Green Lantern, for me, growing up, John Stewart was the main Green Lantern. So it makes sense doing this right now. So I'm with it.
For my son, that was his Green Lantern too, right? It's the same kind of thing as when it comes to Miles Morales, right? He's their Spider-Man, right? Miles Morales is the younger generation. That's their Spider-Man, that's the one they grew up. So it's the same thing with John Stewart. John Stewart is the one that they
Thank you.
Parallax. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Danny.
Yeah, absolutely, Danny. Yeah, so he turns into Parallax. And I think this season may not end with him completely turning, but I think it'll put the seeds in him turning to Parallax. Now, they also say that it's going to be like a buddy cop kind of thing. I'm okay with that. It's just, I know certain times in buddy cop movies, you get this annoying, like, I'm going to do it my way, and this annoying back and forth and this and that, you know what I mean, before they actually get close, and I'm pretty sure they're going to do that route, but I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be good, and ever since I seen Aaron Pierre in that Netflix movie, listen, I was like, yo, he is, I could see him as John Stewart. I know he's not a little dark enough for Bryon, but he works for me.
He's the wrong
He
hue
works
for
for
me.
me.
That's all I'm saying. We of all my African American brethren. I think you could use a chocolate brother being the head of it. That's just me. You know,
Hold on.
I consider myself too light for doing it. I'm not light. I would think you need to be a hue darker. Like I'm just saying, I want you to have a certain thing. We're starting off DC with a unbelievable, probably the greatest DC character, a black character that you have.
Agreed.
I kind of,
but I'll say this, because Marvel did that. Marvel went to dark chocolate, and we all know how trash Mike Coulter is, right? So you know what I mean. We already know how trash he was as Luke Cage. So we want to make sure we get a brother in there that can actually play the role, and it doesn't matter if he's light skinned. We're not doing this colorism stuff on this show, Bryon. We're not doing that. Light skin, dark skin, you a brother, you deserve the role.
Okay,
right?
I know what you like. You like Halle Berry as Storm. I know what's going on. I see what's happening here. I can see what's happening. You love Halle Berry as Storm. That's what's going on.
I actually didn't.
Oh man, so you're not talking about both sides of your mouth. So now this is what's going on, guys. This is awful. This is not right. It's not right. It's the same thing. So you can't. I don't want to act like I want Aaron Pierre to not get jobs, because I think Aaron Pierre will be amazing at multiple jobs. I will love Aaron Pierre on a lot of different things. John Stewart wasn't one of them, though.
I say this because I noticed we're getting, a lot of these black actors, and I think they're moving up, and I think a lot of these actors are really good. And I also think that they're actually kind of looking for the next Jonathan Majors, right? Jonathan Majors had the ball, right? And regardless of what anybody thinks about it, he didn't drop the ball. Circumstances and crap happened to him where they took the ball away from him. So I think at this point, they're trying to look for the next black actor, the big one, And I think Aaron Pierre, I think the guy who they want to cast him in for T'Challa, I think those guys can really do it. You know what I mean?
Idris is fucking phenomenal, dude. He is.
Yeah, 100%.
It's Marvel that I'm going to be upset with, because I already told you, if they make it to sign, all my Black Panther stuff is gone. Dude, you catch
37 minutes and 53 seconds. I told you guys last week was 57. So this one was a little bit earlier, all right? 37 minutes in, and we got it.
All right, I just want to tell Marvel this. Let's tell Marvel this.
You are wrong. All of you are wrong.
That's all I'm saying.
Guys, let me know what you think about the delay for the Lanterns. I think it's okay, right? I think I get more worried when you're delaying it because you need to go back and do reshoots and you got to do these stuff like that. I think that's when it gets more worrisome. But if you're just delaying it because maybe the sale, or you just want to tweak it, maybe CGI stuff, I'm okay with that. But you guys let us know what you think. Do you think that being delayed is a problem? Are you excited for the Green Lantern show? I am. We'll get to the comics and then we'll get to the next topic.
All right, let's look at these comments.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, B, what's in the bill?
What up, B?
Appreciate
Thank you for popping in.
I got that stuff. Mike Tomlin
is still one of the best coaches in the NFL. Big facts.
I have no. So you know what happened, right? Steelers were down on Mike Tomlin, but when the Bears called about him,
nope, we're
no,
good.
you can't have my coach.
Facts.
So while you stream, after you stream, okay, cool. I got you.
Hey, bro,
I got no. Don't read that. You don't have to read that one. That's for me. There you go.
I am sick of Lanterns getting delayed. This is the second time. Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
It was originally supposed to come out this year.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like 2020. It was like October 2025. You remember we had this big gap of nothing happening?
Mm-hmm.
The Lanterns TV show is supposed to be in that gap.
Oh. So, okay, I get it, but at least it's like I said, at least it's not for reshoots. You know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with you. We need to get the show out. I mean, if it's done, put it out. You know, I think you have to have faith in your stuff, right? And if you're
Mhm.
holding it off because you think it might not be good because of this merger or whatever, this buyout, you have to have faith in it. You have to say, you know what? We're gonna put this out. We're gonna see what happens. Now, the Wonder Woman, sorry, not the Wonder Woman, the Supergirl, that's different. That's in theaters. You can gouge that by the box office and stuff like that. So I can understand you being careful with that. But on streaming service, man, get that out there. Get the Green Lanterns out there.
But they want to do that to Supergirl, and I think that's the thing that
Mm-hmm.
he wants to do Supergirl so fast.
So bad. I know.
Yeah. It's a parallax. Yep. Can't hear you. So Hal Jordan becomes a parallax. Yes.
Yes,
Which
absolutely.
will work. And then also you introducing Sinestro. You have a lot of different lanterns that you can start bringing in, and it could be fun. Guy Gardner's already there, so why not?
So does this Sinestro compare to the Green Lantern Sinestro? You think he's going to be better? I think the Green Lantern Sinestro was one of the best parts of that movie.
It's the only good part of that movie.
You know what I'm saying?
The only good part. So
where do the Latino Green Lanterns? Hey, facts.
You're right.
Facts.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
The next thing, the movie they're going to do, they're not going to do a Green Lantern's movie. They're going to do a Green Lantern Corps. You're going to get all of them. Yeah.
So the Green Lantern show was actually supposed to be the Green Lantern Corps, and then I guess they ended up changing it to what we're having now, and they're going to do the Corps as a movie, which, 100%. Give me that. I'm all down for it. All down for it.
So if Mr. Hodges nails Black Panther, he's going to be the one. He'll be the only one that calls me pause. Because if Aldous Hodges recast and they do something with Tucson, I'll be very angry, but I won't get rid of my stuff because Aldous Hodges is so fire. I think Aldous Hodges would be perfect as Black Panther, but I don't think I will go to theaters to see it because I don't want to give them the idea, but I'm not going to not support Aldous Hodges.
You know what? You talk that game now. But I know I'll be like, yeah, guys, I just came back from Black Panther, and it was this or that. You still gonna go see it, bro? You still?
I am not seeing it in movie theater. I will see it on my barbershop vision. I'll support the local man on the street corner. I'll watch it there. But that's not. I'm not going to go see it. If it's Tucson, I'm not. I'm just not.
I feel you.
Ruins the story. I might as well get Marvel Knights then. F this. But.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm fine with the delay. We have to do the delay right now, right?
So I'm definitely excited for the Green Lantern show. Yeah, me too. I think it's going to be good. Show did not get delayed the way they do back in the day. Yeah, you are correct. They don't, right? Because back in the day, if there was a delay, that's because that movie was trash and they need to go back and do some reshoots to try and get better, So, yeah, you are correct.
I don't think we've ever seen anything like this, right? We've never seen a company as big as Warner Brothers being sold.
Yeah.
Right before our eyes. It's crazy.
And not just being sold, right? Being sold to where they're willing to separate divisions to sell them individually, right? So you can have someone owning WB, you can have someone owning the DC stuff, the TV stuff. So it's going to be a mixed bag if it's not all sold completely.
100%.
If they say the son is the new T'Challa, and if they do the story right, I will be all in. We know, Danny.
I can't. No. So there's two things. One.
Here we go. Trigger alert. When he said, wait, there's one. Trigger alert. Go ahead, Bryon. Go ahead.
All right. Son was not raised and with Wakanda with everybody else. He has no grandmother. He has no father. He has no grandfather. All the lineage has been torn away. The entire mist, of what it was, of the prestige of what the country was, is all been eliminated. He has no part, and he's not even part of them. And then everything we learned in Black Panther 1, they did opposite. Say, why would you not bring the child home? You were wrong. You were wrong. That's what the whole clip is about. All of you were wrong. And then the next show, they're gonna say, let's keep him in Haiti. What are we doing? Did we not learn? You said it with your own words, right? Then
I blame you, Danny.
This doesn't make any sense. And if they bring a Toussaint variant, burn shit down, bro.
I blame you, Danny. I blame you.
I'm burning shit down. Oh my God.
Very happy that Black Panther 3 is next for Coogler. Oh, no.
I'm not gonna say nothing. Let's gonna go on.
So let me ask you this, right? I know you've seen his speech on the Walk of Fame. What did you think about it?
That he's really distraught. Like, he's really hurt. I loved Michael B. Jordan being there, Letitia Wright being there. I understood. It seems like they're getting ready to. It seemed like from the comments, it seemed like he was getting ready to recast Black Panther. That's what it seemed like. What we heard from Chadwick Boseman's widow and all stuff. It sounds like that was what was going on. Ryan Coogler is really hurt. He's still hurt. He feels like he lost. His like not just his best friend, but like your partner in crime. I understand why he's making the decision. Doesn't mean I have to agree with the decision he's making.
I still felt his pain, and I'm like, I get it 100%. When you lose somebody, the pain doesn't go away. I get it. But what you have to do is you have to try and fix yourself. You have to find out how to contain that pain, right? And I get maybe seeing, because that's a character that him and Chadwick Boseman, they molded what they wanted to do in the MCU. I'm not saying they created Black Panther. I'm not saying that, but they molded the way they wanted, T'Challa to play Black Panther and all of that. So I get seeing somebody do that might be hard, but at the same time, it's time now. It was time now, right? It was
time 3 years ago.
It's time for healing.
You should have had 5 years of giving him chance to really deal with all this and mourn.
Deal with it, yeah.
You should not have pushed it out, rushed it out at all.
Agreed.
Because it's hard for everybody, When you have a great person doing something and being part of a franchise and connecting with everyone there, and yes, it hurts. And then you should just not rush it. You should wait on it.
Agreed. They should have waited. I agree.
So Mark Strong is a beast. Yeah,
he was great. You're right. And anybody stepping into those shoes is gonna have a hard time, comparing to what he did, Danny. But man, I'm excited to see a good Sinestro. I really am.
I can see Mark Strong being Professor X in a new version.
Ooh, I can see that too. Yes. Yeah, I could see him being Professor X.
I think he'll do a great job at him.
100%. I agree. Too late. Too late.
I see another trigger coming right now. I'm trying to woosah. What's up, guys?
Danny's doing it tonight. Oh Lord, go ahead.
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna say. If you want to full screen yourself on this one, go right ahead, brother.
The anger. I'm okay. Ryan, get a grip. He has his aunt and he has his mother who are Wakandan and Ako. All of them can teach him. All of them knew. You're right. You know what, Danny? You're right. Black men don't need black men to teach them anything. You're right. Let's keep the trope out there that all black men are trained only by black women, and let's keep that going. You don't need a black man to train a black man. You're 100% right. We don't need a man to show how you can be a king. You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. We don't need that. She will show him how to be a man. Yeah, I said it.
Woo! Oh my god.
You
Oh,
can read
shit.
that. I can't read right now.
Will you see Send Help in cinemas?
I think I will.
Send Help. What's Send Help? Send Help.
I'll show you the trailer, but it's a cool trailer. You
Okay.
will actually like it. I think you will like it. I think it's gonna be real horror.
Oh, really? Oh yeah, definitely. I'm down. I'm down. Guys, but we appreciate you guys in the comments. We are going to get to the next topic. It's a good one. So let's do it.
All right. That means I get to talk about something else. Hopefully, no T'Challa stuff
You do.
comes up when we're doing these rants. That's what we're hoping for right now. All right. All right, guys. Sadie Sink joins Avengers Secret Wars after Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's interesting, right? In itself. Before we even talk about the article, if she's going to be in Secret Wars, that means it's on Battle World, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means she has to be a superhero, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Who's she gonna be?
Who's she going to be? I can't wait to talk about that. Sadie Sink is making a fast jump from Spider-Man's to Avengers. Deadline reports the actress will appear in Avengers Secret War filming in London later in 2026, following her role in Spider-Man Brand New Day, which opens July 31st. Her role in Spider-Man film remains under wraps, but Deadline says she's already lined up for Marvel's ensemble blockbuster that shoots after the Spidey movie hits theaters. Sadie is said to be filming Brand New Day through December. So they'll be done filming Brand New Day probably December and January. They'll be done.
Yeah.
Done.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man Brand New Day is scheduled to open July 31st. There has been much speculation on the role Sadie has in the Spidey film, and frankly, I do not know the answer. But I do know that she'll go join the cast of the next Avengers picture and shoots here in London later in 2026. So, Avengers Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm.
How this fits into Marvel's plans. Sadie Sink from Brand New Day straight into Avengers film indicates Marvel may be setting up a character with long-term importance. Duh. All right. Fans have already been guessing everything from mutant to a multiverse character. There's nothing that's been confirmed. What is clear is that Marvel doesn't put an actor in both Spider-Man film and an Avengers movie unless the character connects across stories in a big role.
Interesting.
Still no word on her character. Neither Marvel nor Sony has revealed who Sadie plays. The secrecy behind the Brand New Day has only fueled more theories, especially now that she's expected to appear in Avengers movies soon after. So let's just stop right here. Let's talk about this. Okay, I'm gonna
Yes,
go. I want
sir.
to go just me and you right now, real quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You remember the first reports what Sadie Sink was going to be when they're saying Jean Grey?
MJ. Oh, Jean Grey. Yeah. Jean
was
Grey.
the
Yeah.
first. I didn't even know she was gonna be Superman.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have that. Then we talk about MJ. We've talked about all those things, and now we heard that Tobey McGuire is going to be the main Spider-Man.
But yes.
In Doomsday.
Yes.
So I got two characters for you.
Do it.
The first one makes perfect sense. You know, she's the daughter of Spider-Man, Tobey McGuire's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She goes on, becomes a Spider-Man in her own right, becomes Spider-Woman in her own right, being that type of character already. It's totally set, makes perfect sense. How do you feel about that?
I think that's good because, you know, my favorite, Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Verse. That's what they did. It's Peter Parker and Mary Jane have the child, and you can see that the child has powers and stuff like that, right? So if they go that route, I would be absolutely 100% fine with it. The only thing that would worry me is that maybe they kill Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't want that because I still think we need to get that Spider-Man 4, right? I like the fact that he is actually going to be the main Spider-Man in Doomsday. I really like that because, you know, he's one of my favorite. But if you introduce his daughter in there, I could see that. I could see it.
Mayday's a cool character. Mayday Parker is a cool character.
Yes, 100%. So I could see that, and I would be okay with that. What's the next character?
All right. So once again, Jean Grey was say that she's not Jean Grey. They said specifically she is not Jean Grey.
Yes.
What if she's Madeline Pryor?
Ooh,
Jean Grey's
interesting.
clone.
Mhm,
So all the stuff that
mhm.
Danny Rickman heard, I heard you should be Jean Grey and all that stuff with the red hair and all that stuff. But she's Madeline Pryor, and you connect Madeline Pryor before you bring in the X-Men.
I like that.
Going into the X-Men, that's the next thing. Why would you bring her in early? She's young. She could be with the franchise for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Madeline Pryor could be a cold, and she could become a villain. She could have all her acting chops really show. She could do all those things.
Yeah, she's really good. Like I think she's great in Stranger Things. But here's the question I ask you then. So if they do that, bring her in as the clone, then do you recast her as Jean Grey when you do the
You can.
X-Men universe?
She's not Jean Grey now.
Now, yes, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, they're right. They're telling you the truth. She's not Jean Grey today. Today, she's Madeline Pryor. She's Cable's mom. She's that right now. She also
that would be fire. That would be fire. That would be really good. And it would make sense because you bring in the X-Men, you have her on the team. Everybody thinks it's Jean Grey, but it's really the clone. Oh yeah, that works. I think that works.
I think it has a lot of like multiple movies for her, the character of her. So, but Mayday makes sense because she's Spider-Man. But when you starting to think, how are we going to bring these X-Men into the universe? You need to have connective tissue.
100%.
And if you had connective tissue in that way, I think that
So
makes
here's
a lot more sense. Because this is say she was in Doomsday. I'll say she was Mayday Parker. It doesn't say she's in Doomsday. She's in Secret Wars.
So here's the question that I asked you, right? Because she's in Brand New Day too, though, right?
Just to see, she's going to be in Brand New Day. So the Spider-Man Brand New Day, she won't be in Doomsday, but she will
And
be.
then she comes. So here's the thing I asked, right? Because she comes into Doomsday and she's not Jean Grey, she's Madeline. You think people will be confused, like, wait, that's not Jean Grey? You know what I mean? Because remember, we know about the clone. The normies will not know unless they explain it. And I don't think you have enough time to explain that in these movies.
You don't have to, because you just did it in X-Men 97.
Very true.
So everyone in X-Men 97 already knows who Madeline Pryor is. You know, we have the toys. I got a toy of her right there. Right? You know, like you have all those things. So you don't have to go through the full level of explaining, because you saw X-Men 97 was the biggest thing that Marvel did in animated series in decades, right? So like you have that basis, and so you bring her in, and but you're not casting your main X-Men, but you kind of are. She's a clone. And now you don't lose anything. Even if, let's say, it gets out in March that she's Madeline Pryor, but doesn't mean that she doesn't get out that she's Jean Grey. People not thinking that far. Normie's not thinking that far. We know, but not everyone else will.
I agree, and I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? That makes sense, because now you already have your Jean Grey cast for the reboot, right? She's young enough to be able to do it for 10, 15 years. So right then and there, you're like, okay, we have our Jean Grey. So boom, now you just have to worry about everybody else casting. So I like that. I like that choice.
And why do you do this now? Because Stranger Things takes over the world starting Thursday.
Yes.
So why wouldn't you tell everybody? Remind you, we're gonna tell you, you're gonna be in Secret Wars too. Why? Because I'm gonna get off of everyone seeing her in Stranger Things on this 14 hours of movies, a TV show that you're gonna watch. You're gonna keep that in your mind. So it's only promotions for them, basically.
I agree.
Free promotion. Why do it afterwards?
No, you're right. You're right. Makes sense.
All right. So that's where our thoughts are. But let's go ahead and look at your comments, guys, and let's before we go on to the next topic, because I think this is a lot of things that could be said about it. I want you to know what you guys think.
Absolutely.
So this time to send help to Bryon.
Facts.
It's funny because I went to the doctor yesterday to check my blood pressure. She was like, "Oh, it's so much better today." It was 1.2 over 82. She was like, "Oh, look at that." So,
I think Danny just raised that today.
He said, "Good choice, Bryon. Yeah, right. You're right. Yeah, but you nailed that one. It's not often you're right."
Facts, Danny. You see, that Danny's my boy. You are correct, Danny. It's not often that he is right. He tries to pretend like he's right all the time, but it's not often. But he did
You know, I
nail
said
that one
all you
for sure.
guys. You know, I say all you guys.
You are wrong. All of you are wrong.
All of you are wrong. I'm right. You know what's funny where I get this from? I get it from him. He's the
Me?
one. Yes.
Me?
Yes. You're the one that thinks
Oh,
you're always
no.
right. Always
Well,
thinks he's right.
Oh, wait,
Always does.
wait. Hold on. Did you say I always think I'm right, or I am always right?
I'm gonna go with what you said.
I should just listen to Bryon. I'm always wrong. Damn it.
What you said. I'm just going off of your own words. This is obviously it's the rewind. That is literally Nzo doing it.
That don't sound like my voice. That sounds like your voice pretending to be mine. You know what I mean? You should put some bass in that shit and be like, all right. You know what I mean? Mm-mm.
No,
Fake news, guys.
Sure everyone, fake news. All right, Orange. Fidel says, I think Sadie Sink is going to play Mayday Parker from another universe. No, I mean, that makes perfect sense. Being Tobey McGuire's daughter will make perfect sense. Don't get me wrong, it wouldn't. And he talked about them having kids and all that stuff when he was in the last Spider-Man movie. So it would make sense. It doesn't make sense that she wouldn't be in Doomsday. But it does make sense that it would be Mayday.
Yeah, you're kind of right, especially if we're getting him in there. We're getting Tobey McGuire in there. But I think both scenarios work for me, right? If it's Mayday, it works. If it's the clone, Jean Grey's clone, it works for me too as well. So, and I'm glad that this is something that we're not getting information on right away. Like, hey, she's in here to play so-and-so, guys. You know what I mean? Keep some things a secret for these movies, man. I don't want to be spoiled. Yeah, for real. I don't want to be spoiled with these movies. So keep it, you know, keep secrets.
So Tobey's pretty much confirmed for Doomsday, which makes sense if Sadie to be Mayday. I hear you. And everything you're saying is right. You know what I'm saying? Like everything you're saying is 100% right. I think it makes more sense for her to be someone else. But you're right.
You think it makes more sense for her to be the clone than Mayday?
Oh, I think it makes more sense in where they're going forward with such a young character.
Yeah.
You know, and they're gonna do a lot less Avengers movies and a lot more X-Men movies. Having a girl who's shown her acting chops now in Sadie Sink, I just think that this would be the perfect time. An 18-year-old being something like that kind of give you a understanding where X-Men are going to be when you start off the universe. I think that would be really cool.
And you're right, because I was like, oh, maybe they bring her in to be the new Spider-Man in the universe, right? When they reboot. But it's like, nah, we got to get Miles Morales as the new Spider-Man in that universe, right? We got to see. I think Miles Morales, listen, I know Peter Parker, that's the Spider-Man. But for the generation that's coming up now, I think Miles Morales has actually overtaken Peter Parker as Spider-Man. Right, yeah. And I think he's the one we should follow, because you could take Miles Morales, put him in the MCU, right? And then Sony can do Spider-Man with Peter Parker, right?
If you
can get the Spider-Man 4, right, with Peter Parker. So I think that's where you should go with that. That's 100% where you should go with that.
Got it. All right, I'm going to take over for a little bit. All right, so well, Wesley Snipes be a good as the next Columbo. I don't think Wesley Snipes will want to do that. If you're going to do something like that, I think Wesley Snipes would be more to do like In the Heat of the Night or something like that. So hello and thanks for Stacy. I appreciate it, Stacy, always. Make my cousin Billy legacy quill or a new Cannonball run. My cousin Vinny, 100%. I'm all cool. 2 youths. If you have a time machine, it could take you into any premiere ever. Which one would you go to? The Matrix. I would like to be at the premiere of The Matrix the first time anyone ever saw it. All right. Readapt Air America as Richard Bush and had intended to be a darker movie, still Buffalo Soldiers. Oh, similar to Buffalo Soldiers. All right.
Wait. Hold on. Did he ask what movie premiere you could go to, and you said The Matrix?
Yeah, the first Matrix.
Star Wars.
Nah, you know what? It's still 70s, 74. Me being it's too soon.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
You're
too
right.
close.
Yeah.
Different parts of America are just not going to work for me.
I got you.
Collectors, I'm just joking with you, Bryon. Oh yeah, dude, come on, collector. Me and you here. Said not mad at Tobey McGuire being in the movie, but I would prefer Andrew. I'm just saying, if you're doing a Peter Parker, then it gotta be Tobey. And if you ever want to see Spider-Man 4, you need to bring Tobey into this world and start getting momentum with it.
Yeah. Because I think, like, in Far From Home, Tobey got the biggest pop. Like, Andrew got a pop, but Tobey got the biggest pop. You know what I mean? And I think also because Tobey's Spider-Man movies are a little bit more loved than the Andrew Garfield ones. You know what I mean? Especially the second one. So I think it's correct to go with him.
Yeah,
now, don't get me wrong. I do want to see Andrew again because I loved seeing him in Brand New Day. I think he did a great job in that. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't mind seeing Andrew again too as well. And from what I'm hearing, he's not in any of these movies. Now, that could be a lie, right? Because we know
Andrew can't keep a secret anyway. So if he was in it, you already know. Like, no, I'm not in Secret War specifically. I'm not in that in the 11th minute of the movie. Like he's the worst liar. So.
But I wouldn't mind seeing him again. I really wouldn't.
I think Tobey is a way better Peter Parker. I think Andrew's the better Spider-Man.
And I think Tom is the better of both.
Mix. Yeah, exactly.
Better mix. Yeah, I agree with that.
So Tobey Maguire's the best Spider-Man. He's the best Peter Parker. And I enjoy those movies because Sam Raimi knew how to make the movies the right way. Even though Spider-Man 3 is not fun, not good, I can watch it still. I can still watch it.
Listen, I'm going to say this. Spider-Man 3 is not as bad as I thought it was the first time around. Right?
It reminds me of Thor Dark World. You know, like you watch it again, you're like, that ain't really that bad. I mean,
yeah. Because the only things that are really kind of bad is you can tell that the Venom stuff is kind of forced in there, right? But the stuff with him and Harry and all is, and I till this day, Sandman's origin scene, I think is still the best in any movie, man. Emotional and everything. I think is still this top tier for me. Top tier.
I can't hate on anything you're saying. I try hard. Also, are you crazy? Peter Parker is Spider-Man. He is the GOAT of the Spider-Man. He is. But also when you look at the comic book run and when you're talking about, you know, I got 4 comics right here of Miles Morales because he's the one that the run is better right now. And if you're going to go change, you're going to put a reboot, you might as well go ahead and do it all the way.
I agree. And listen, Into Spider-Verse, Beyond the Spider-Verse, the best Spider-Man movies ever created, Danny. So yes, Peter Parker is he's the grandfather, right? He's the grandfather, all right? We got to move past the grandfather of Spider-Man now. We got to get the brother in there to do his thing, you know? And Miles Morales has some amazing powers too, right? Like, so just
he's
to
way
see
more
that
powerful.
stuff, to see that stuff on screen in live action is going to be amazing. Because for me, I am still, till this day, I am waiting for Beyond the Spider-Verse. I am so waiting for Beyond the Spider-Verse.
So I got 20 variants of Batman versus and Deadpool. 20. Wow. I want to show you some of these variants because I think we got to start giving some of these away because I have way too many.
Wait, hold on. Of the same comic?
Yeah.
You bought 20 variants of the same comic?
So I said, okay, you know, I thought there was gonna be a few variants covered. I thought it was gonna be 7 or 8. And so I said, anything that's under $10, I'll take it. If it's over $10, I don't want that crap. I told him that, and I didn't know there was gonna be 21 variants. 21. I'm still mad to this day. Like, what the hell were you doing, dude? And then, he's like, "Oh, I knew you were gonna be mad when you came in here." So you could have called me. You could have told me what was going on.
Bought him?
Man. Yeah, I bought him still. I bought. I was like, I have half of mine to not buy all these, not the full mine. It's half of mine,
but I can't because I'm gonna spend for them. So yeah, we got it.
Exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Oh. So Star Wars premiere is the event I'll go back in time for. It was a small event. It was a small premiere. I don't know if that's what I wanted to see. The Matrix was huge, and I would love to see. And 1999 is a better year for me, for people like of my ilk. Just saying.
I could see that because I don't think premieres back then were like they are now. So it was probably, but I don't know, just to be there with George Lucas and you know what I mean, and
one of the first everybody
to ever see it. Yeah.
You probably a millionaire because you probably get the first copy of Star Wars and get it signed by George Lucas. Can you imagine all of that stuff you could have gotten right there, and it's dated to the day the premiere was there? Yeah,
100%. It'd be fire.
Probably wouldn't talk to you though. Spider-Man 3 was trash. Venom was ruined. Venom was pretty bad in Spider-Man 3. That was the one.
I think it was the one thing, but Fernando, I don't know when the last time you watched it, but go back and watch it and you're gonna see it's really not as bad as a lot of people think it is. It's really not as bad. It has some good moments.
Topher Grace is not good in it. That's what I'm saying.
No, I agree. Yeah. I agree. He's not. I agree. I think that's the worst part of the movie is they forced Venom in there. Should have kept it to Sandman. It would have been a lot tighter, a lot better.
I agree. It's funny because we're saying that way too often today. I gotta stop.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, I do agree with what you're saying. Sandman.
Why do you agree with what I'm saying, Brian?
Because Sandman's original was really good, and because Nzo is always wrong, except when he gets opinions from me. So as we said, as long as his opinion coming from me, we know it's actually probably a good opinion. So hey, we gotta give him credit, guys. Give credit when credit is due. It's coming from me, so it must be correct.
Get your violins out, guys. What are we talking about here?
What up, Tamika? How you
What up, Tamika? How you doing? Thank you for popping in.
So I go back 3 premieres back in time. It would be Star Wars New Hope, Lord of the Rings Return of the King. Oh, that's a good one. Lord of the Rings Return of the King. And also Empire Strikes Back. I think Empire Strikes Back might be the best one.
Would be better than Star Wars. Yeah, I agree.
That's the one I would go to.
I agree. Yeah, me too.
You won. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Empire Strikes Back. That's it. You hear that, Danny? Empire Strikes Back.
It's the best one, Danny.
It's funny because Danny sent the chat and he was like, he's like, watching Phantom Menace still holds up. And you see the face that Brian popped in there, like, really?
I was like, I'm so mad. I don't even want to comment you right now. Man, this didn't hold up when it first was released. What's up, Eli?
What's up, Eli? What's up?
So hi guys.
Oh, that I forgot. Yeah, that was something we should have talked about. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is coming
about
back.
That.
And it's funny because I do the Expanse watch parties at nighttime, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because, dude, the Expanse has the Stargate basically, and they got all their best parts from Stargate.
Yeah, for sure. I was never a huge Stargate fan, to be honest with you. I don't know. It was just something about it. Like, I didn't like the movie and I didn't really watch the show. But I mean, for Stargate fans, especially the fact that it looks like they're bringing back the old cast and everything. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm down for it.
Let me guess. The black superhero and electric power, right? Yeah.
Not just electric power, Danny. Yes, but what's your point?
We're going to skip Fernando's.
Fernando, my boy.
No. You're supposed to be with me, man. What's wrong with you, Fernando? Don't let him do this. The only good part of a Phantom Menace is the duel between Darth Maul.
Ooh, you hear that, Donnie?
And
You hear that, eh?
I say the duel is still pretty good, man.
The duel is great. 100%.
Yeah,
It's not the best part, but the duel is great.
I'm not gonna hate on it, man. It's just not. So if I could go back in time, I would go to the Black Panther premiere. I believe that would be fire.
You know what? That's a good one too. Yeah, that's a good one too. You know what I mean? Dressed up in your daishikis and everything. You know,
everyone going around.
Wakanda forever. You know what I mean? You walking in that premiere and all you're seeing is chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
It's like it's white chocolate, dark chocolate. It's all Nestle. We're good to go.
Yeah, but the white chocolate probably be sprinkled here and there. You know what I mean? The rest of it is like chocolate milk. You know what I mean? Yeah, and we you know us, we don't even have to say anything to each other. We're just looking at each other. What's up?
Yep, exactly.
You know what I mean? We know the deal.
Fernando said Empire Strikes Back would be the premiere of all premieres.
Agreed.
I can't argue with that, man. I really
Agreed.
That has to be the best one.
Especially with like the twist at the end and nobody knowing the twist, seeing that in the premiere for the first time. Oh, that would be lit.
Can you imagine walking out of the theater and people are like, what the hell just happened?
Facts.
Anybody seen Wicked for Good yet? I have. It's okay. Okay. It's not as good as the first one. It's just okay. But Cynthia Erivo is really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who says it's not the old cast per se. It's a continuation from the series, according to Joe Malazzi. Yeah.
So the old cast ain't coming back? Because whenever they show the picture of it, they show the old cast, right? Mm-hmm. And one of them I seen, they looked a little bit older, so I thought that they were actually bringing back the old cast. But okay. But you know what? Honestly, they're gonna bring some of them back in. It's the same thing what they did with Picard, right? Picard did the first 2 seasons, you know, they had sprinkles, but then the 3rd season they brought everybody back
because they needed to make sure it was good. They're like we need to bring all the next generation in.
Yeah,
you know, I needed Geordie LaForge. I needed him to know, and we had to dispose of that rumor that he was gay.
Yeah.
That was a huge rumor that he was gay, but no, he has a wife, he got kids. That was a huge thing for him that he wanted to make sure. It's like, no, it's not just, I can't just be sensitive.
You see, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that was a huge thing. Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I didn't know that.
So yeah, y'all starting to sound like an echo chamber. Might want to stop at stop it. Harry Potter premiere would have been dope too. I would have wanted to see the last Harry Potter.
The last one, yeah, I like the last one.
If Deathly Hallows 2, I would love to be there.
Yeah, Deathly Hallows 2.
All that. Oh man, that
build up and everything, and I think it ended in a really good way. Like I have not been, and I guess you know I'm older, whatever. So when the Harry Potter stuff came out, like especially the first couple, like they were just kids. I wasn't, I wasn't really feeling them. But the last one, really good, really good, really good.
Collector says, I would definitely go back to the premiere of Harry Potter and Order of the Phoenix or Half-Blood Prince. That would be fire. I don't need to be crying in front of people, man. Not in front of people, no. So Jordy's daughter is LeVar Burton's own kid, 100%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's real life daughter? That's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
All right, went through all the comments, guys. I know we're talking about Spider-Man, and once again, I told you about what I think. But look at these Spider-Man variants we have in the comic books. Got X-Men on it. You know, Avengers on them. I'm just saying, don't be surprised if Madeline Pryor is what you get. But Mayday Parker sounds cool too. I think it was a real fun conversation, but we're gonna have to go move on to the next thing because I got something surprise. I told Nzo I had a little surprise for it. It's gonna be an in-between topic real quick. Here we go.
Let's do it.
All right. Why don't we up down here? There we go. All right. I'm not going to read any article. This is what it is. What do you think about if this is the first look of all your X-Men?
You know what? I seen the picture with it was Gambit, it was Cyclops, and Monica Rambeau. And I was like, ooh, okay. Monica Rambeau is in that universe.
Yes, she is.
I love it. Gambit is there. I love it. I was like, yes, I am down for this. Yes.
This is
Eli said
so-
fake photo.
I do think in my opinion, this is why I didn't have a whole topic on it. I think it's AI generated.
Really?
Personally,
Okay.
why I think so. But yeah, I don't care.
So wait, the picture I seen with it was just Cyclops, Gambit, and Monica was AI too.
Apparently, all of them are supposed to be fake photos.
Oh,
So
shit.
that's not why. The whole point about this is, what do you guys think about this? Though, if this is it, what would you guys think?
I personally am 100% love it. I love it. If this is what they do, if they put Monica in that universe, because I think she is, right? Because at the end credit scene, she was with Beast, right? So they put her in that universe with the X-Men. We get the original X-Men like this, put Gambit in there. $1 billion. I'll take your money. Thank you. Yes.
If that happens in Doomsday or Secret Wars, yes, it won't be 1 billion, it'll be 2.
2 billion, yeah, for facts. 100%.
All right, that's what I want to talk about, because I saw this, I thought this was just interesting.
Gus said he don't like Tatum as Gambit. No, bro. I think he looks okay. I think the suit will probably be
part of it, isn't it? Isn't that part of what you enjoy a little bit of? Like this cheesiness kind of worked a little bit for me.
Gambit was fire in Deadpool and Wolverine, bro. I loved seeing him in there, and he did a great job. He had the accent. Now I know Marvel has asked him to tone the accent down a little bit, but I'm like, no, that's what made it great. You know what I mean?
So hard.
Like that was a Cajun accent for sure, bro. Yeah, don't change it.
What he said about I came out my dad's balls ready. I was dying.
Facts.
What are we doing here?
Facts. Man. So good.
If this really is a photo of the complete X-Men, I love it, especially with Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. They are goats of the X-Men. But they're going to be in it. They're going to be in the movie. They're going to die.
For sure.
They're going to die. Kill them.
Yes. Okay, so you look at this picture, right? Xavier dead. Magneto dead. Cyclops dead. Gambit dead.
Yep.
Nightcrawler dead.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I think
Monica Rambeau.
She's the
dead.
only one. I think Monica's the only one that lives, because she's the only one that's other universes.
Other universe, yes.
So everyone else is gonna die. She'll be the only one to live.
Yes, 100%. Because what we got to understand, guys, is I think what they really want to do with these movies, obviously to reboot and do their stuff, but they want to show deaths. They want to show people that die. Exactly. We're not going to kill off the major characters that we have plans with or whatever. But yeah, these ones from the Fox universe, they can die. From the Sony universe, they can die. You know, so
that's what you do to create stakes, because you don't have movies behind it. But if you kill off characters, just kill them. They're dead.
Yes,
they're not coming back. That's how you do it. You create these stakes now.
100%.
The only person going to come back is Thor.
100%.
That's it.
I agree.
Danny says that's crazy, Brian, because Jordy had a female love interest on the show on Next Generation. She was some kind of doctor. He made a hologram of her, and in the holographic room. Yeah, he definitely did, and he also had other female interests that he had, throughout the show. But it was very well known, said that people thought he was gay, and he had LeVar Burton had to make sure that was like, no, the character wasn't. He said it wouldn't make. He said it wouldn't matter if he was, but he's not.
Mm-hmm.
He's younger than everybody. And that's all it was. He didn't match with everyone else that was on the show.
Do you know how it started or where it came from? Like, because I never heard it.
Oh no, there was a lot of There's a lot of people that even argue me in the start. If I went to the comic book store and said that Jordy's not really, this is why they did this. They'll argue me that he is still. But I think that he was adopted by, you don't get to choose who adopts you. It says things about you,
So, no, for real.
So Tatum Channing. Tatum Channing. Tatum. He's a different language coach than mentions. Closed caption had to be hard time with his accent.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely.
I love the accent. I thought it was so funny.
Me too.
It was hilarious. It was a joke. I thought that was good. You're in a Deadpool Wolverine movie. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. Why not?
Facts. Yeah, 100%. And even though it was a joke, it worked, right? It felt like Gambit when he came in there. Like, oh yeah, that he has the accent. And I remember, I'll say this personally, when they first talked about him being Gambit, I was like, are you out of your mind? Channing Tatum as Gambit? Like, what are we doing here? I could cast a better Gambit. And then they did it. And I'm like, good choice. Good job. He killed it.
Because says, no, he wasn't Nzo. He was the least favorite character, Blade, and everyone else was praised. Gambit came off cheesy to a lot of people. The whole movie is cheesy.
I think Blade was like, oh, Blade is in it. Great. You know what I mean?
Does anyone care about Elektra? Did anyone care?
No. But I do think that because we haven't seen a good Gambit, and we're not talking about that Wolverine Origins crap, right? No. We haven't seen a good Gambit, and the fact that nobody thought he could play Gambit, right? I think that's why people loved him. Most people I talked to loved Gambit, right? We all know Blade was Blade, but I think most people loved Gambit.
Yeah, that's why they didn't kill off Blade or Gambit.
Yeah, agreed.
So this would be Patrick Stewart's last role. He's officially retiring from acting after this. Yeah,
as he should.
He should.
As he should.
After this saga, yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So, what actor would you hire to do all your speeches? Younger Morgan Freeman.
Oh, for sure. Or James Earl Jones.
Or James Earl Jones. That would be good.
Classic voices. You know.
What about Lawrence Fishburne? When I want to talk to my kids, I want
Lawrence Fishburne. He has a voice too.
Yeah. If I get that would be good. You know, from Boys in the Hood, where he's talking to Trey. Yeah,
facts.
That type of talk.
Facts.
Confirmed. If a character gets killed, they're not coming back.
Exactly.
No, Eli. We just talked about Thor. Rune Thor is going to come back. He goes to Valhalla. He's going to come back with more powers. Everyone else is going to be dead.
Yeah, everyone else is going to be dead. Yeah. And which makes sense because I say it all the time that Infinity War's hugest mistake was announcing a Black Panther 3 or 2 and a Spider-Man before we even got the movie, right? So it's like, okay, well, they died in the movie. Well, they're going to come back because they got a movie coming out. I think that was the biggest mistake they made, right? So I hope...
No, that's not the biggest mistake we made, but you already know what I'm going to say.
I meant when it came to those movies, bro.
You know what I'm going to say.
Yes, we know what their biggest mistake is. I mean, when it came to the anticipation of the next movies, though.
Make a Hackers Legacy quill. I don't think you need to because Hackers really dealt with a lot of hacking, but it's so easy to do it. Governments do this now. Like they pay the government to do us stuff. So I don't know if you're going to need to have that. Well, I mean, we've had it in every movie now, right? You had it in Die Hard. Live Free or Die Hard. Like you've had it. It's part of movies now. So I don't know if you need a Hackers itself.
Agreed.
Legacy quill.
Agreed.
Great answer. Collecting movie man. I agree with those. Maybe they'll be a top 5 at least. Okay. Tamika says, "What's the name of Bryan's channel?" It's the Spoiler Kings.
Spoiler Kings. Yeah, 100%. Make sure to check it out, Tamika. It's actually in my descriptions. Yeah, so if you go into descriptions, you'll see it there.
So, will you see Send Help or Send Us? Yeah, we already said I definitely will. Pick 3 movies to unsee. I thought this was actually a good question. Ooh. I know what this man's going to say, I think.
Well, I was going to say the Batman movies, but I think I watched a movie because I heard it was one of the worst movies of all times, and I watched it, movie 43. I wish I could erase that movie from my thought, man. That was so garbage. And then the Batman, right? And then the Batman, and then Batman Begins, Dark Knight. I'm gonna put them all in the same.
Don't put Dark Knight. What's wrong with you?
Okay, you know what? I'll leave Dark Knight out of it because I think that was the best out of the 3. But yeah, definitely. What about you?
The Village.
Oh my God, yes.
You know what? Just put M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, for real. Skip Sixth Sense.
Yep, Sixth Sense was
the
good.
Unbreakable trilogies. Skip those ones, right?
They're doing
Even though
The
I thought
Happening, The Village. Just start
anything
going.
else, yeah.
Avatar, when he did Avatar, awful.
Oh
These
my
are all
God,
awful.
yeah.
If I wish I could
Awful.
unsee those.
Yeah. Take out everything else. Yeah, I agree.
Taylor in recognition as Gambit is the same as Keaton when he is announced as Batman. Yeah, Mr. Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like him as the choice at first either. Yeah, I mean, no one did, right? When you first heard it, you're like,
nobody. Like Tatum, really? And I was dying.
Akers, I will start this one. You will get it right after this show because I got your thing. I have all of it together, so I'm gonna start that because I'll have it right after the show.
Oh yeah, right. I think the tickets went on sale, or they're going on sale.
So
on
no,
Monday.
only we do is to do a Fandango gift card. I know it goes on Monday, so I need to send him out the Fandango gift card so he can go ahead and get it himself.
I got you.
Because he was terrible to me. I need a new face Gambit, a fresh face Gambit. When I see Tatum, I see every movie he's acted in. You see Step Up every time you see.
Listen, I agree with you on that one. No, I agree with you on that one, but I think he. Say what you want about the accent, whether you liked it or not, but I think he kind of portrayed someone different, though. You know what I mean? Like you see Keanu Reeves, you see John Wick, you see Neo, right? It's all the same. No matter what he does, you always see Neo and John Wick, right? Yeah. I think at least in this one, like I felt like, okay, he could be Gambit. So that's just me.
I'm saying. People felt the same way about Michael Keaton when he was cast as Batman. And he was fire. He was fire.
He was fire. He was.
You better leave Dark Knight out of it.
All right, just for you, collector. I'm gonna leave it out.
So what about Signs? That's a good one. Signs is a good one to the end when the alien looked terrible and Swing Away was stupid.
And water.
And water. Why would you go to a planet that's 70% water and deal with a people that are 90% water? Like I don't understand that. That just sounds like a bad idea.
You know what I mean? It just, you see what he tried to do, M. Night Shyamalan, is he tried to up every movie with a twist, right? Because once you did Sixth Sense, it's like, oh, people are looking for these twists. So every movie he did, he tried to put some twist in there, and they were just garbage. The freaking trees? The trees in the forest that was killing people. What?
They were right down the street, like the whole time.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like what? Nah, bro. Sorry.
That's funny. So 3 movies to unseen: Madam Web, The Flash, and Jurassic Park 2. I didn't hate Jurassic Park 2.
Me neither. Me neither. Madam Web for sure, but I didn't hate Jurassic Park 2.
So the way they said that's confirmed AI. The photo is fake. Sorry, just not on. No, we know. But now the question is like, what would you feel about them?
About that cast?
Yeah, that's all it was. And thank you, Tamika, for subscribing. So hey, Chad, if you want to see click the thumbs up.
You are going to enjoy their channel, Tamika. You are going to enjoy the Spoiler Kings. They're really good over there.
Appreciate you. So, oh Lord, here we go with another rant. No rant. No rant. It says John Wick versus Neo.
I mean, they're both superheroes. What? I guess I got to give it to Neo.
Yeah, give me Neo only because Morgan Freeman would be. Morgan Freeman. Oh my God, Lawrence Fishburne would be there.
Facts.
Morpheus. So signs sucked. Aliens can't touch water. They come to a planet that's 71% water. And they deal with people's body. It's all water too. Like everything about it made no sense.
And they were definitely more intelligent than us, right? Because they were able to create a spacecraft, come to Earth, and then what? What happened if the day they came it was raining? You know what I'm saying? Right? They land and it's fucking raining. Like
that's funny, man. What if I feel is Mystique died in Dark Phoenix? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. All right, 3 movies that we unsee was be Snow White, Jurassic Park Rebirth, and this new movie on Prime. The guy who plays Reacher.
Oh my God, the one with Kevin, whatever the guy's name is. Yeah, I didn't watch it yet, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I want to ask you guys a question in a second, but we're going to move on to another topic and then come back to you guys' stuff on chat so we can get through some of this stuff. Because I want to talk about the next one, and Nzo is going to be good at this one too.
Yes, because
it's our thing. That's what it is.
It's our thing. Yes, 100%.
All right, here we go, guys. Maybe I don't know. We'll do it.
Guys, just know when the Rewind is on Big Four's entertainment channel, you don't have these mistakes. You don't have none of this.
Yes, we did. I was here.
That was the first time. That was the first time.
I was there.
But we usually don't have these mistakes. Guys, you see the topic, you see the article right there. We are going to be talking about some Twisted Metal because Twisted Metal 3 has been renewed for season 3, but it's going to have a new showrunner behind the reel. So let's just get into this real quick. It says, attention racing fans, Calypso's life and death race is officially gearing up again as Peacock's Twisted Metal earns the green light for season 3. Thank God, the show is fire.
Yeah.
But this time, a new showrunner is behind the wheel. David Reed, known for his work on The Boys and Supernatural. Oh,
let's go.
Oh, okay. Will take over as showrunner and executive producer following the exit of series co-star co-creator Michael Jonathan Smith, who steered the series through its first 2 high-octane series. Now, let me say this before I move on, because this guy has done interviews, and he was a true Twisted Metal fan. Like 100% was a true Twisted Metal fan. So I hope David Reed is a Twisted Metal fan too, as well, So to find out when the new season will premiere, who's returning to the arena, and what to expect from the high-octane chaos ahead, here's everything we know so far. So when will Twisted Metal Season 3 premiere? There's no official premiere date, yeah, we know that, for Twisted Metal 3 yet, but it is not expected to be released until 2027 at its earliest. If film begins early 2026, a 2027 release is possible.
Is it?
Well,
especially with all these Marvel movies, will Anthony Mackie have enough time?
That's a good point. That's a good point, because he got to go from Doomsday to Secret Wars. Mm-hmm. So maybe if they do in between, because isn't Doomsday and Secret War being filmed like semi back to back, kind of like they did Endgame? Yeah. So
Secret Wars is gonna go right. As soon as they're done with Spider-Man, they're gonna start on Secret Wars.
Secret Wars, right? Yeah. So it makes sense. What will Twisted Metal Season 3 be about? Last season ended on a cliffhanger with the trio of heroes, John Doe, Quiet, and Mayhem, vowing to track down Calypso after being falsely blamed for a massive explosion that killed much of the crowd at his tournament. Their hunt sets the stage for a chaotic, revenge-filled road war in Season 3. So you guys we don't need to get into all of that other stuff. I know if you guys watch Twisted Metal, you know exactly what it's about. But the reason why I wanted to bring this article out, because, I always find like when you have something good, you don't really want to fix it. Like if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. And I think the showrunner was doing a great job, but then I seen the name and what he did. And I was like, this could be a little bit interesting. Now, the only problem that I have is please don't do the over-the-top stuff that they do in The Boys, right? Yeah, we don't need you to make them kind of changes and stuff like that.
But you can balance it out, because Supernatural is very practical too. So like, you're gonna have a little bit, we have Sweetness, Sweet Tooth, you're gonna have his hair on fire, but you're gonna have a lot more practical effects because that's what Supernatural did, So I think those are two good connecting things.
No, I agree with you 100%. And I also think that season 3 is going to be fire. I loved season 2. I loved season 1. So I'm excited for it. So I think as long as the writers are the same, the showrunner really just makes sure that the direction is right, how everything is put together in the show and series. So I think it'll be good as long as we keep the same writers. So what about you?
I agree. I think as long as you care about the game. Twisted Metal did the best job of understanding the game, what people actually want to see. That's
absolutely
the biggest thing, So if you understand and give us scenes from that, and then create a narrative around that, it works. But if you don't do it, then now we have a problem. But I think that's the most important part of it for me.
I agree 100%. You know what I mean? Won't stay much on this topic because there's really not much, just to know that it's coming out. Guys, let us know what you think in the chat. Are you guys interested in Twisted Metal 3? Do you want to see Twisted Metal 3? Does the showrunner be a change? Where are you? We'll get into the topics. And then we're going to move into the last topic because this one is going to be doozy. It is going to be a doozy. Trust me. So we'll get into the topics and then we'll move on.
Let's run through these real quick. See, that's why I can't go. I can't deal with either of you saying that you're 4 or 5 good things and then you're one crazy thing. Batman is fire.
No, it's not.
You do the same thing, Danny. You do the same thing.
He does though. And this is coming from the same man who thinks Book of Boba Fett is fire. All right. So let's not get that twisted, Danny. Because I think you the only person I know that likes Book of Boba Fett. Right? And Danny tries to use the excuse. Well, you know what, guys? We always wanted to know someone's backstory and what they were doing, and we got to know. No, yeah, we did, but it was ass, right? You could have gave us a better backstory. It was garbage what they gave us. Absolute garbage. I don't want to see Boba Fett working with the Tusken Raiders. Boba Fett is about hunter.
You're right. I mean, the guys, come on. He's right about this. Hey, every so often, Hans could be right.
So all right, guys, and you guys watch the show.
Oh yeah.
Bryon says I'm right more than he says I'm wrong.
Because the problem is. The problem is we actually agree about a lot of stuff. You just have terrible opinions on movies. That's the only problem. If you only have better opinions on movies, it'll be a lot more fun. It'll be fun.
I highly disagree with that. I think my takes on movies are stellar, top notch, baby. The Siskel and Ebert type of stuff over here. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. We're not.
I have actual footage about everything he says about any movie ever.
It stinks.
Popular movie or TV show.
Oh my Lord.
Oh man, that's funny. Silhouette says, very curious how Mystique comes back because she died in Dark Phoenix.
Ooh, yeah. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean? They'll find a way around that. They just pop her in there and say she never died. You know what I mean? or that Dark Phoenix movie never existed.
Yeah, it never happened. That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, it never happened.
Kevin James, friend of Sandler, and even friend of Sandler's gonna make a lot of money. Twisted Metal needs a season 5.
I agree.
Isn't that what we said? Season 5 is where it should stop. Yeah,
should for stop 100%. Because one of those shows that you don't want to play it out too long. You know what I mean? Because there's only so much you can do. So yeah, go to
don't
5
be House
seasons.
Of the Dragon. Don't
exactly.
Be House of the Dragon. Yeah. You don't need 10 Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you just don't need. Do a spinoff then.
Yeah, 100%.
Just the Mel giving as many chances as Pennyworth, the origin of Batman's butler. Tamika says it's fire.
Yes.
I haven't seen anyone discuss Twisted Metal. We do it all the time.
Yeah.
We literally went episode by episode. We loved it.
All the time.
It's fun. Anthony Mackie is awesome in the show. Love his quiet characters, I guess.
Love his and quiet character. Yeah. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
I think they have a great chemistry in that show, and I think Anthony Mackie. That's why I say he's such an underrated actor. Right? He can do it all: comedy, action. You know what I mean? Love stories. Like he can do it all. He just can't play Tupac. That's all I'm saying. And he can't do that one.
Or
That's
Clarence.
the one thing. Or Clarence. Yes.
He went to private school.
Facts.
Sophie Thatcher as Metroid. Metroid is going to be something I want to see a Metroid. I don't know who I want yet.
I do want to see a Metroid, but again, I'm still more excited for, and that's another thing we should talk about. I completely forgot. They have the set photos of Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
That's what I'm excited for. That's what I'm excited for. It looks good. It looks good. The set photos look good.
Zelda's the best game. Like I love Mario Brothers. Zelda's the best game that Nintendo came out with.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Like I love Mario. Don't get me wrong.
100%. And when they did Ocarina Time and all of those ones on, those games are so good, bro. So good.
You know, it says I love how he was playing Twisted Metal game when he was practicing for the race. Yeah,
yeah, me too.
Also, you said Kevin James is Samus. That's Kevin James.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about this. This is these are getting bigger conversations and of things, and I'm not sure. And we got to get to this last topic. So
yes, sir.
So James Earl Jones would have been a good Doc Brown. James Earl Jones is he's big. Like James Earl Jones, James Avery reminds me of James Earl Jones. Like he's so much bigger. The whole scene is stolen by him because he's such a big guy. So I don't know. You gotta be careful where you put him in. That's why his voice is so filling. You know.
Yeah.
So you're the ruler of movies. They ask you for a long wait for the new Fog. How long you waiting for Firestarter? How long you waiting for Jonah Hex movie? Never. I'm waiting never for any of those movies.
I give you the Fog. But the Firestarter and Jonah Hex, no, I ain't waiting. No.
I will watch it. I ain't waiting for it. Not even a little.
Facts.
Better be playing when I get there. Cash Shyamalan is Tim Burton for making the 1989 Batman making the movie. I guess. What he thinks about Book of Boba Fett is good. Okay, you must be smoking something over there.
Thank you, Collector. At least we agree on that one, because holy moly.
Bradley Cooper, Peter Gruber. CW Gotham Knights is greater than Boba Fett, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You could have said anything better than Boba Fett. I'm like, you're pretty right. It's a hot take.
No, that's not a hot take.
Correct take. As a female, I'll have Vera Farmiga do my speeches.
Interesting.
Okay, I like that. All right, I like this thing. House of Dragons is only 4 seasons and it's been confirmed to come out in 2028. Yeah, it should have stopped at 3. And you know it's funny because I'm watching it because I think they do a great job with the show. I just feel like the storylines are the same storylines over and over and over again, and I don't want it to be exactly the same as Game of Thrones. I wanted to have this great series because in all this money they're putting it in, all this dragon fighting and all the stuff, and I think really, 3 should have been
because one thing that I noticed was when the first season came out, everybody was praising how good House of Dragon won, and then after season 2, I never really got that same kind of vibe. So either it fell off a lot, or people were just had enough.
It's interesting. I want them to stop Twisted Metal, wait 5 years, and then make a new adaptation. Crazy scenes of them destroying cities, and Spectre and Roadhog, etc. But isn't that Mad Max?
Yeah, I don't want. I get what you're saying. I think you want it to be more destruction from the game and stuff like that, and I
Mhm.
get it. But you just can't have like guys driving around cars destroying everything. You got to put some kind of story behind it. And I actually think the story they put behind this show is really good. I think they did a good job with the story.
I agree. So I don't see Twisted Metal. It's nothing like the game. Actually, I think a lot of the scenes are all the game, and a lot of things that are
Mhm,
happening are
mhm.
exactly what's going in the game.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of it is the game, like the areas that they fight in, the weapons that they use. You know what I mean? It like if you remember playing that game, you're definitely gonna watch this show and remember. Oh yeah, that looks like the graveyard, or that looks like this, or that looks like that. So yeah, that's what I loved about it.
So Julia Roberts wear prosthetics and do a Hillary biopic. Why? Let's not do a Hillary biopic.
No, we don't need that.
If she won, then she's a biopic.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you don't get a biopic.
Facts.
Anthony Mackie is great. Cap
Yes,
is a great.
absolutely. Yes, 100%. He's my Captain America. Black Captain America. That's what we're talking about.
I like him. I like him as Captain America. I'm glad he gets to do the shield. I have a lot of things to say about the specific character that he's doing. Not the way he's doing it, but the way they're creating the character.
I agree.
You know, that's all.
I agree.
So Anthony Mackie tried to school Eminem in 8 Mile, didn't win the battle. He didn't even say nothing.
Facts.
He didn't even say words. He just handed the microphone back to him. Sorry.
Facts.
Isn't that a cool story when you hear about Eminem use his real life stuff in the rap? He's sitting there from the next day drinking some beers, whatever, talking to him about his life, and then he puts it all in the rap.
And then goes to a battle, and because he knows every kind of word they're gonna try to say to him, been through it, and he just killed that argument real quick. Yeah, good job.
That's messed up. That Eminem, God, I don't care what you think about Eminem as an MC. He is one of the greatest MCs of all time. That's just a fact. He's just he is. No matter you like him not, he's a great MC, right? The fact that you giving him fuel and him being able to go home and write the stuff, it's crazy, man.
Facts.
It's
Facts.
craziness. I would never do that with him. Brie Larson as Samus.
Yeah,
I like Brie Larson a lot, so I'll never.
that might work.
Yeah,
That
I'll
might
never,
work.
you know. What would the next
When I
Nintendo
think
movie
of-
be announced? I think Metroid. Well, so says because Zelda's already been out, Metroid makes a lot of sense to be the next one, even though it's probably gonna be another Mario Brothers or Smash Brothers, something like that. I think Super Smash Bros would probably be the next one.
Smash Brothers?
Yeah,
that would be good.
I think
That would be good. I would like that.
See, I will try to watch the Twisted Metal program. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Sophie Thatcher Samples. That's I meant earlier, not Kevin James. That's what I was wondering. I was like, why are we doing Kevin James? I'm like, okay. Doc Brown.
You know that's not the race bending stuff they do, right? They don't do that. They don't change the women to men. They'll change the man to woman, and then big old Kevin James too. No.
So you make Christopher Lloyd next weekend?
Oh, nice.
That's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Mortal Kombat is the best video game ever.
Preach, Fernando.
Can I argue with you, man? I can't argue. I'm talking about on Nintendo, but Mortal Kombat is so fire, man.
Yeah, it's just the problem is they got these new crappy movies that are garbage, and I still am not looking forward to the second one, so I hope it's good. But yeah, you know what I'm saying.
They already pushed. You talking about pushing back something? That's pushing it back. 2 years to say, hey, we're gonna push it back another 8 months.
Push it all the way back to the garbage. All right. And whatever you guys did with that Catwoman movie, put this Mortal Kombat movie right beside it. Because that's where it belongs.
So the Mayor and the Grizzly back again on another Saturday morning. What's up, Tony?
What's up, Tony?
All right. I want to kind of skip around a little bit because we need to get to this last point. So Obi-Wan is a very underrated series, in my opinion.
Oh, Fernando.
Hmm.
Oh, Fernando.
Okay.
Oh, Fernando. You
Go.
were on point until you said that. Obi-Wan's garbage.
But here's a good thing. He says it's time for a Final Fantasy live action movie.
I could see that. I could do that. I think for me, one of my favorite Final Fantasy animated was Event Child. I thought that shit was so fire. So if you can give me something like that in a live action movie, oh hell yeah. I'm down. I'm down.
What are your thoughts on the upcoming He-Man and New Godzilla King Kong movie? I have one word. Fire. I want them both.
I'm excited for both of them too, Danny. I really am excited for both of them. I have a little bit of
take place all the way on Earth. All
yeah,
of He-Man,
I was just about to say that.
it better be 20 minutes getting off Earth.
100%. I don't. For me, it's like 10. It's 10 minutes. I don't want to see them on Earth way too long. A portal better open up and it's like, oh, Prince Adam, we need you. What? I don't know who Prince Adam is. And then they pull him in, boom, and we're in Eternia. If that's what they're going to do, fine. I personally think it should just be Eternia regardless, without being on Earth, but I know they're going to Earth and he's hiding on Earth.
He's
stuff
connecting
like that.
to us stuff. His mother was Earthling.
Yeah.
Makes
5 seconds and then done with that.
Hey, Brian, did you hear about the song that Eminem created by President Trump in his first term as president? Dude, Eminem heats everybody.
100%. Facts.
It's a Donkey Kong movie, but it's Mighty Joe Young reboot. No, I want Donkey Kong. I want it to be a real Donkey Kong movie.
Me too.
Rumor Paramount's trying to reboot Astro Boy.
Could be.
I'm gonna start this one to later. Said Mortal Kombat. Carl Urban as Johnny Cage.
Caca.
I said, nope. The best video game ever on a console is Last of Us, Kingdom Hearts, Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3.
I'll give you Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3. Fire games. I never really played Kingdom Hearts and Last of Us. I never played those games. So
I'm gonna go Final Fantasy, Mortal Kombat, and Last of Us is fun. Last of Us is pretty good. So what's a better, Original Sin or Proof of Life? Original Sin, and I'll tell you why. Because, man, someone's fine. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It's Saturday morning, so I'm not gonna go too much there. I'm just telling you. House of Dragon season 2 was good. They let one of the storylines with Damien drag a little bit too long, turned off the fans. It's still a good show. It is, but you don't want the whole show to drag.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go on to the next one. We'll come back to you guys' comments in a second. But thanks for all the things. You guys, your comments are the best part of the show. But we gotta get to this last part because I think it's going to be fire.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. So this is last but not least. We got to talk about this. As much as I don't want to necessarily talk about it, I think it's one of those things that, we've been talking about Warner Brothers all this time. So let's get into it. Zack Snyder, Christopher Nolan, and Saudi set to bring back the Snyderverse.
I swear, they will not let this thing die. They will not let this Snyderverse die. And I can hear all the Snyderverse bots on X. So first off, one of them, Tyrone Magnus, hey, the Snyderverse back, guys. I'm like, oh my God. Like, what are we doing here? Really? Let it die.
I mean, it's interesting because this is not all fake, because some of this stuff makes sense and where they're getting the money from. So I understand what we're saying, but let's go. On the eve of the anniversary of the theatrical Justice League release, our insiders have reached out to major updates about Zack Snyder, the sale of Warner Bros. Discovery, and what is now being described as full play scenario for the return to Snyderverse. Ugh. Warner Brothers Discovery is officially up for sale, and it's no coincidence that Zack Snyder has been posting nonstop DCEU images and liking fan content on the Instagram that compares to the performance of his films, that James Gunn's struggling DCU projects. The timing lines up with what we've been told. Warner Brothers is sold. James Gunn will be out as DC Studios. No, guys, it is not sold yet. All right, they just got the bids. This comes from the same insider who told us that Daredevil Born Again was being completely retooled months before. The Hollywood Reporter confirmed it exactly as we reported it. It's the same source that has been accurately filling us in on the Warner Brothers Discovery sale, and David Zaslab's plan to trades caught up. Their track record speaks for itself. Snyderverse in full play is returned. Regarding DC, the message is from our insiders is clear. The Snyderverse is back in play fully. That means Zack Snyder returned to DC, not just for one-off Elseworld titles, but for actual revival of the universe he started. I can't believe I'm even reading this. We're told Christopher Nolan is part of the plan to return as executive producer, and the same with Christopher Nolan, that came back, who backed Snyder and Man of Steel and helped shape the original vision for DC before Warner Bros. Derailed it with the studio interference. According to what we've had previously told, it was Nolan's decision to hand over DC to Snyder. While Snyder has publicly said that he wants to end his DC career with adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns, we now are told that this impending sale of Warner Brothers Discovery has shifted everything. He is pivoting towards restoring Snyderverse outright. If this happens, it implies that the return of Ben Affleck as Batman, who publicly rejected working for Gunn's DCU after the announcement. Henry Cavill as Superman. Fans remember Cavill's widely seen interview with Josh Horowitz, confirming comeback on for Gunn to be immediately upended. Gal Gadot has been visibly active support at Snyderverse post. None is accidental, even Ezra Miller making some sort of Hollywood return.
Bro,
all right, whatever, bro.
Why? Like, just when you think that the Snyderverse guys are getting calm and being quiet, this crap comes out and it's back up to level freaking 100 again. What are we doing? Oh my God. Me and Bryon gave the best solution earlier on in the show, where James Gunn should have just made sure that it was tied into the Snyderverse stuff, not erased any of it, and then boom, we can go on. But now we didn't. So now we're always going to have this crap going on. And to me, so there's two things about this article, right? Two things.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot see America letting any Saudis buy one of their companies. I cannot see them. I don't care how much money there is, because we all know propaganda. You own the company. You could do what you want to in your movies, right? You have Saudis beating up Americans constantly in your movies, right? That's all you're going to do. So I can't see America doing that. I can't see them letting that sale go through. And then two, I don't see Ben Affleck coming back. Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Ray Fisher, I can see them coming back. I don't see Ben Affleck coming back, because for him, it has always been a toxic situation for him. No matter what he does, he always gets some sort of slack. You know what I mean? And for me, him being cast as Batman in some of these movies were the best part about it. But there are still some people that were like, nah, Ben Affleck sucks and Ben Affleck is this. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's worth it for him anymore. Like, I don't need to go through this crap anymore every time I try to do a superhero movie, you know? So,
okay.
Why?
I want to say this. Warner Brothers Discovery is for sale. Okay. The point is that, so Skydance Paramount will come up with something like $56 million, right? Mm-hmm. Then Saudi billionaire would come up with $7 billion, and another guy in the Middle East would come another $7 billion. Getting to a point that wherever it's 57 billion, 7 is 7. So it ends up being like a $71 billion entity. And the Saudi guy wants to have that whole Snyder thing come up. All that is probably true. All right. I think it's still a long way off from actually happening. Personally. When I look at it, I'm thinking, okay, Paramount, Comcast, Netflix, all submitted bids. And these don't have to be the final bid for the company. So like, I don't think this is what's going to happen. But the fact that this is still there, I blame James Gunn.
I agree.
What we talked about before. This should not be even happening. Should not even be discussed.
I agree. This should not be a thing. This should be where it's to the point where it's like, oh, now guess what, guys? The Saudis are gonna buy it. They're gonna bring back this, and like they literally said, right, we're gonna cut off James Gunn. We're gonna bring back, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, and something like this, even though, like you said, Bryon, you don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, but this just fuels that group again. You know what I mean? It fuels that group again to where it's like, oh, like that buy Netflix stuff. We all knew that wasn't gonna happen. Netflix buying them, like
no, they did.
We all knew that was gonna
bid. Netflix has
no, I mean, no, I know, but I mean, at the time, it was the Netflix buying just the Snyderverse stuff, right? Yeah, that was it, and we all knew that wasn't going to happen. Now, you know what I mean? Now, Netflix putting in a bid to buy the whole studios, I could see that, but these guys were like, "No, we just need you to buy, license the characters and this and that." Like, guys, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So, as much as I don't think this is going to happen too, it's just another thing to fuel them again and have them running around doing their restore the Snyderverse stuff again. It's annoying. It's annoying. I thought I was done with it.
I am done with it already. I know all this stuff. So I don't put anything. Money can make a lot of things happen.
Facts.
I think if James Gunn only did what I suggested and brought Snyder and brought all fans together, make them a cohesive unit, we wouldn't have any of this talk anyway. Facts. And that's my problem, that you leave room for photos like this. I think it's AI. Sorry.
Nah, yeah, but it will. But you're right. Now that these guys talk about it, I'm like, yeah, that's probably an AI photo as well. You know what I mean? Which yeah. But still, you're right. You get this stuff in there. Try and take it out, bring it back in. Like, I don't know what StreamYard needs to fix their stuff, because mine does the same thing. Mine does the same thing. Sometimes I go to click in a video and it doesn't show up. I take it out, I put it back in, take it out, put it back in, and finally it shows up. They need to upgrade their stuff. We're paying so much money for this crap. You better fix that.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't this come up right now?
No idea.
There we go. Like, so I think this AI generated. We were talking about this earlier, off screen, but you're leaving this room for this. There's no reason to have any of this stuff going on.
Absolutely.
If you thought about this clearly, you bring people together. It's smarter to go ahead to bring your entire DC together so it can fight Marvel. I really want that to happen, but instead you still have a whole group of people being alienated. You don't have to bring Snyder in to do anything else with his Snyderverse. Bring him in to do Batman.
Yeah,
that's it. You still run the company. You shut everyone up. You bring in the major people. You get Batman started right away. You get the Zack Snyder fans on board because you got the Batman. This is what you do. You create this problem. Warner Brothers is being sold. Why not try to be inclusive?
Facts. 100%. 100%. It's annoying, and I think it's another way to divide, right? It's another way to divide, because you know what's going to happen? Those people who are already wanting the Snyderverse are gonna ban James Gunn stuff because they want it to flop. Right? It flops. Yes, we get Snyderverse back. So they're trying to do that now. They're gonna do it even worse now because of this stuff. And I just think it's just dumb to do this. You know what I mean? It's and you're putting false hope in people's minds, right? You're putting false hope in there. And I get it. I'd like to keep hope alive a lot too. But at the same time, with something like this, if you're really smart, you're gonna be like, can you see Saudi Arabia owning Warner Brothers? No, no. You know, that's like the Russians owning it pretty much. No.
Exactly. Why would you even
Not
get the money
happening.
from this? And why would you want to approve a sale of this in America? I don't know how that would work. I don't like it at all. Let's think what you guys are talking about this stuff too. Collector says,
Yeah,
no, just let it die.
I agree.
Well, we have actual footage of him saying the no, but you know, we'll get to that
Bring
later.
it up.
No.
No.
Exactly. I understand. So I just want to see him transform. If you don't mind transform, I'm going to be disappointed.
Oh, He-Man. Yeah, I agree.
I got you.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Say how I thought James Gunn is in charge of DC Studios. He is, but they're
But
selling
if you
Warner
get a
Brothers.
new owner, yes, they could do whatever they want to, Eli. So, yeah.
It's weird, clown. Which all these like to see a Def Comedy Jam of the fight in New York live action. That would be fire. I like to see Def Comedy Jam anyway, no matter what.
You know what, Donnie? 20 years ago, that would be fire. I think a lot of these guys are a little bit too old now. Unless you want to incorporate some younger rappers into it, yeah, that might be good. That might be interesting. That might be a good movie.
Yeah, the fight for New York was the best game ever.
It was fire. It's fire. 100%. Best Def Jam game. Fire.
What up, Delta Dan?
Delta, what's up?
Tony says the cultists love that Snyder meat is annoying. Collector says I think it's wrong letting other countries be that not America being a part of the sale. They should not be allowed. Henry is busy getting his shit together. Got his shit together coming. He's busy. Yeah, he has a Warhammer that's gonna be really fire. Exactly. Supposed to be busy with Warhammer 40K. Yep.
Yeah, but you know what? To be honest with you, like the way he was done dirty, I think he would come back in, and I'm pretty sure if he came back, he would probably tell Snyder, like, listen, we got to do this Superman like this now, right? We did that, but we need to have the positive. Like he would put his input into that situation as well, I believe. But yeah, I think he would come back for that.
Yeah,
he would come back for that.
And Ben Affleck said he doesn't even want to play Batman anymore. He wants to do other things. Yeah,
exactly.
Even though he was fire.
Yeah, I agree.
But Ben Affleck said he felt the best playing Bruce Wayne was in The Flash. That makes sense.
But he was and he had a small role anyway, so you know what I mean. Like, so I can see that.
He said not Batman, Bruce Wayne. Yeah.
I got you.
He says, "What's your favorite non-Batman Michael Keaton performance?"
Ooh. It's a good question. I have to go to Michael Keaton movies to figure that one out.
Yeah, I'm going to look at it off the top of my head. I was going to say Birdman off the top of my head, but let me just check it out before I say that.
I wasn't a huge fan of Birdman, you know. Oh yeah, Beetlejuice. Yeah. What are we doing? Yeah, Beetlejuice. And listen, I liked Mr. Mom. I liked that movie growing up. And I think he was good as the McDonald's founder. I think he was good in that too.
That's good. I mean, yeah, Founder was good. Multiplicity was fun.
Gun-Ho. That's my favorite one. Gun-Ho.
Okay.
Gun-Ho. When he had the car factory one where they were doing the cars.
Yep.
Yeah, Gun-Ho. Yeah, that was good.
I like that. I'm gonna still go Beetlejuice after that still.
Yeah, Beetlejuice is still classic.
So Snyder Brothers are cult. It's a fake photo. Look at that stuff. No, it's not about the idea. It's the fact that you're allowing this to come through. Eli.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you're allowing this to even come. We already know that we're in the age of AI, right? But if you can stop all this by bringing your people together instead of trying to push them or pull them apart.
Agreed.
So I'm bouncing. Got to make some pancakes.
Enjoy. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it.
Tony says, I hope Apple puts in the bid. Apple will be the best one, but I don't think they're going to put a bid in.
Apple would be good. Yeah.
Because they already put this timeline on it for the non-confirmed bids, and we only got 3 of them so far. Yeah. Said hello and thanks for real. This rant is real. I'm with you too this morning. First it was Bryon. Now it's both of you need treatment. Oh man!
Don't hate, Danny. Appreciate.
This is what he does. Mr. Mom is.
It's just not my fault. You're too stubborn enough to come over to the dark side. But I'll get you. Good.
Let your hate flow. Beetlejuice is good. That's my favorite. That's what I said. Gun Ho. Thank you. Gun Ho. Thank you. Gun Ho's a good one.
Gun Ho. Yeah.
The windshield scene was my favorite in Gun Ho. Yeah.
Me too. I love it's safety glass. I loved it.
Johnny Dangerously was excellent. Yeah.
Facts. That was good too. Yeah.
Said, I'm really surprised that Apple has not put a bid, and same as Amazon Prime. I think when you see final bids go out, then you'll find out that they did a secret bid.
Probably. Or maybe they just we have too much on our plate right now. You know what I mean? Like that's not in our budget. We don't need that, So yeah, it would make sense.
Regular countries are going to give you a good bid, right? And now the Saudis are trying to jump on anyone who's going to give a decent bid and put in some extra money to kind of have a say with the way that these movies go. And I don't want that either.
And the Saudis usually invest in these movies anyway. So to be honest with you, it's a good chance that all of this is just to hike up the bid price. You know what I mean? That's probably what it is, to get as most money as it can. They put out these little articles. Oh yeah, they want to buy this, they want to buy that, and yeah, we get what a bidding war. So that's usually what it's about.
No, I agree with you. I think that makes the most sense. And I really don't need any of this stuff.
Yeah, for real. For real.
All right, guys, we need to get out of here. Netflix is lying by releasing Warner Brothers films in theaters. I think they'll do it for 5 years. I think they'll do it for 5 years, and then that'll be it.
And then everything else will go straight to Netflix.
Yeah, for content. But since we don't get out of here, I want to thank Nzo for being here and dealing with all this stuff. Me being late, because that's why we started late. But it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy myself. I really enjoy doing the show with you specifically. So yeah, he's always a good sport, and he has bad opinions, but pushed by facts. So that's what always.
I enjoy doing the show with you too. And one thing I learned is I can make fun of myself and have a good time. And I think this is a great show to do. But guys, you also know Stranger Things is coming up, so we're going to do something for that. Bel Air is coming up. We're going to do something for that as well, right? Me and
Bel Air
Danny
comes out Monday.
Yes. So we're going to be definitely breaking down that too. Danny, I hope you're ready, because I don't know what day it'll be, but it's coming. So let's make sure we do that, guys. And Saturday mornings, 10 EST, The Rewind, Bryon the Grizzly, Biggerford Entertainment, all your weekly news in one spot. Grab your cereal, whatever you like to eat for breakfast, and come join us through, because we love it.
Hey guys, we out. Peace.
Peace.